everybody is talking about your new book. By the way, she's written her third book now. It's called
The Dance of Durga.
Dance of Durga, and it's about a Godwoman, I'm told. So we're going to talk a lot more about what the book is about and her thoughts behind writing this book. Interesting cover, Kanika. So can you tell us more about it? Like, what is it that we're looking at?
So basically, this is my third book, and usually I always have a cover story, like cover story for my book, because since my first book, I wrote the book, and to my horror, I realized that writing a book is one thing, but finding the correct cover and convincing the publisher that this is the cover that we should go for is another battle altogether. So I remember for Bombay Duck is a fish, we 28 cover designs we tried out, nothing worked, and finally my publishers are calling me. Westland published it, then they said we have to go in 2 days to press, so choose either what you have or we have no cover. So then I remember we were shooting for Ravan then, so I called I called Sabu sir's assistant. I said, please, he was good at graphic designing and all that, so I said, please, Rupin his name, I said, Rupin, come up with a cover overnight. And poor thing, he worked very hard through the night, and next morning he gave me a cover. I loved it, so happy that I've got this perfect cover, the publishers loved it, and the cover was up there. And then after the book came out, I was called for this interview on NDTV, and my first interview, first book, very excited and all that, cameras on, and the guy tells me, oh, what a nice lovely book, what an ugly cover. So I'm like, so you don't know what to say, and in my head I've just worked so hard and it's been so beautiful and all that. So next time around I decided I'm going to work extra hard on my cover for the next book, that I don't, because there are lots of other people who had a very extreme opinion about my first book cover. So then came Shiva, and again the same story. I think I have the cover of my book and me have that karma. So last minute the publisher is like, we have to finalize the cover. So anyway, that happened, we got the cover, I looked at it and I'm like, my third book, the cover is going to be something I'm going to be very satisfied with. And then came Durga, and this time, we are working together towards the cover. I've already told the publishers, HarperCollins has published this book, so I was working very closely with them, and everything was on track, and we found a cover which was beautiful, and they loved it, I loved it, and they told me it's going to go for press, and I said, okay, I'm going to go break a coconut this time, that the cover is really good. And then they call me that next day and say that we can't use that cover because there's some issue with the designer, and I literally fall off my chair. And now, guess what? There are 3 days that the book has to go to press, and again I have to choose. So I'm like, I'm going to give up this whole cover thing. I said, I'm not going to focus on it anymore. So chose from one of the covers that we initially shortlisted, and that's the story of this cover. But I quite like it now. Actually, in retrospect, I like the cover.
What does it signify? Can you
see? Basically, this is about the story is about a girl called Rajjo, who's come from a rural village in Punjab, and it charts out her journey as a woman. And you'll see her when you read the book. You'll see her in all avatars. Passionate avatars of a woman, hence it's called the Dance of Durga. Be it a lover, be it a sister, be it a daughter, be it a bhakt, a devotee, be it a non-believer. So she is very passionate in everything that she does, and it's almost like a dance of sorts, an emotional journey. So I wanted to have a cover that depicts that strength, and at the same time that journey of this woman, hence the Dance of Durga. And even in the visual, because I'm told that the book is, once you read it, it has a very visual experience to it, a lot of colors, a lot of texture. So hence we decided on this cover, which I think symbolizes everything that I'm telling you. Don't laugh, because I think this cover is very good and I'm going to stick to that.
Great. Right. Now, the story is sort of inspired from your own experiences as a child, when you saw your parents trusting a what was it, juice product?
You know, my parents are going to kill me.
But that's what you said, right?
No, I didn't say parents. I said my family, my close family. I'm not trying to be very specific here. That juice packet is going to come right back on my face.